All of you are welcome to my YouTube channel, that is Math Success Point, and I think all of you are happy and doing the work properly, regularly and sincerely. Without the sincere work, it is very difficult to get success in mathematics, especially whether you are studying in class 12 or in any other class, or you are preparing for your competitive examination. You must be punctual. Now, today we shall discuss the very important topic related with the matrix, that is symmetric and skew-symmetric matrix. Generally, such type of question asked in the competitive examination or in each and every kind of examination. Actually, let me see a matrix which will be symmetric. A matrix, let me take matrix. A matrix is called a symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. But what kind of matrix? A matrix of the kind of, let me denote it by A. It will be Aij. Aij, I row, J column. This will be the matrix. Any kind of matrix you can form by using this standard form of condition. Okay? It is called a symmetric matrix if transpose of A will be equal to A. Transpose of A will be equal to A. Let me take the example. I will take the very important example. Let suppose a matrix, I am just going to denote it. Root 2. Diagonal elements I am going to take root 3 and root 5. First of all, okay, and here I am going to take second element of the first column, that will be suppose 2. Here it will also be 2, and third element I am going to take 3. Here will also be 3. I am going to take here 4. Here it will be 4. I am taking this matrix, my dear student. You see, to get the transpose of this matrix, very important thing I am going to tell you. Transpose, either you write A dash or you write A T. Transpose, A transpose. This will be the symmetric matrix if suppose you are getting the transpose. Transpose means you interchange the rows and columns only, that you will get the transpose. First row I am going to change into column root 2. 2 and 3. You see, this is row and I have changed it into the form of column. Similarly, 2, root 3 and 4. This row I have changed into this column. Third row I am going to change 3, 4 and root 5. This is A transpose matrix. You see, both are same. You see, under the condition, if the transpose of A will be equal to A, you see this is a same thing you are getting. That is why this matrix is called a symmetric matrix. Already I have given the definition. Okay, this is the symmetric matrix. Now I will tell you the skew-symmetric matrix. Number two, skew-symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. My dear student, I am discussing the very important thing, that is why you must have to keep in mind a matrix. Let me write a matrix in what form? Similar kind of form. Aij. My dear student, first I indicate for row, J indicate for column, is said to be a skew-symmetric. Under the condition skew-symmetric matrix. What does it mean? If transpose of A will be equal to minus A transpose is equal to minus A, then it will be the skew. Example, let matrix A will be equal to, all the diagonal element I will take 0. You also can take the example. This is minus 2 and this is minus 3. Let me take here minus 5. Okay, here it will be 2 and let me take here 3 and here it will be 5. Let me get its transpose of the matrix. Transpose of the matrix, you see, change rows into column 2, 3, and here -2, 0 and 5. It will be 5. And next, last row into 5 and 0. My dear student, I am going to take a negative sign out of the matrix. You see, it will be, what does it mean? You see, if wherever the negative elements are there, these will be positive. Wherever it is positive, it will be negative. -2 and -3. And it will be 2, 0 or -5. It will be 3, 5 and 0. My dear student, you see the same elements are there of 0, 2, 3. You see -2, 0 and 5. You can check the elements. That is why it is equal to -a. And we can say that therefore A transpose is equal to -a. What does it mean? The matrix A is a skew-symmetric matrix. That will be the skew-symmetric matrix. Let me take one more question which will be on depend upon symmetric matrix as well as skew-symmetric matrix from the NCERT book. Let me take question number 10. You will have to split the given matrix into two matrices. First will be the symmetric matrix. Second will be the skew-symmetric matrix. Let me take the very important example I am going to take. Let me take the question which is a very important and related with the symmetric as well as skew-symmetric matrix. Such type of questions related with the matrix are very important. Question number 10. It is given, express, see carefully, express. You will have to express a given matrix A into what form? Matrix is given 3, 1, 5 and -1. But my dear student, you must have to keep in mind that should be a square matrix on as a sum of symmetric and skew-symmetric. Skew-symmetric matrix. Skew-symmetric matrix. Most important question. Okay, you will have to break this matrix into the form of symmetric matrix as well as skew-symmetric. So many questions you can solve by using this condition. Okay, let me take solution, and carefully you must have to concentrate. Let A is equal to, that is 3, 5, 1 and -1. It is given. Let me take the transpose of it. It's a transpose. Transpose rows and column, you will have to interchange 3, 5, 1 or -1. This is a transpose. A plus A transpose, it is A matrix 3, 1, 5 or -1. Plus, it will be, it's a transpose 3, 5, 1 or -1. Okay, you add the corresponding elements only. 3 plus 3 is 6. 5 plus 1, 6 and -2. Now you will get A plus A transpose because we want to prove it. That let me take it P. I have assumed it P, so that let it is P. It will be easy for me. 1 by 2 A plus A transpose, that is this matrix 6 minus 2. You will have to divide each and every element which is given out of it as per the condition of the matrix. 6 upon 2, 6 upon 2, 6 by 2, minus 2 by 2. This matrix will be equal to, you see my dear student, 3, 3, 3 or -1. My dear student, you will get the transpose of it. Transpose of this matrix, this is P. We got this is P matrix. Transpose 3, 3. 3 and -1. It is equal to, you see A, P, because we got the transpose of P. P is this one. Same thing is there. It will be P. What does it mean? What you will say? Therefore, A plus A transpose by 2 is skew-symmetric. It is a symmetric matrix. It is a symmetric matrix. Most important question I am discussing with you. This is a symmetric matrix. One more thing you will have to find out. We got the symmetric matrix. Okay? It is the value of P. This thing I will use over here. Next, let me take the negative sign only I will put for skew-symmetric matrix. This is the symmetric matrix. Let me take this value. It will be negative only. Okay? Let me change this one. Rest things will be as it is. That is why there is no problem. Negative sign. You see, 3 minus 3, 0. 5 minus 1, 4. 1 minus 5, minus 4. Minus 1, minus negative to negative, positive 1. 0. That will be 0. Okay? It will be equal to, my dear student, you will have to see. यहाँ पर भी मैं थोड़ा सा change करूँगा, negative sign ले लूँगा only. Only you will have to change the sign and you change this matrix. You write the value of A minus A transpose. It is 0 minus 4 and 4 0. You multiply 1 by 2 with each and every element. 4 by 2 minus 4 by 2 0. And it is equal to, my dear student, I am going to change it. It is not a P. It is Q. It will be Q. And it will be equal to, let me take Q will be equal to 0, 2, minus 2 or 0. You got Q. I have told you, but I will write P. This is a P matrix. Because P, it will be required later on. That is why I am going to write it. This is P and Q we got. Q is equal to how much? Q 0, 2, minus 2 and 0. I will be required these things later on. Because P means A plus A transpose by 2. Q means A minus A transpose by 2. Let me find out. Transpose of this matrix. Transpose of Q. It will be equal to transpose of Q, this thing. Transpose 0, 2, minus 2, 0. Same thing, minus I am going to take out sign symbol. Sign will be changed to 0. And my dear student, you see it is Q matrix. It is Q. That is why Q dash will be equal to minus Q. What does it mean? My dear student, minus A is skew-symmetric. So therefore, A minus A transpose by 2 is skew-symmetric matrix. Skew. It is a skew-symmetric matrix. That is why, as a result, what will be the result? Result is that matrix A, it will be equal to A plus A transpose by, let me write P plus Q. P plus Q. And P is A plus A transpose by 2. I am telling you each and every basic concept. By 2. This is symmetric matrix. It is skew-symmetric matrix. That is square matrix you break. This is symmetric matrix. This is symmetric and skew. This is skew-symmetric. Matrix. It is symmetric matrix. It is skew-symmetric matrix. Most important result I am discussing. My dear student, you can check. You can check this thing. At last, if you want to check, you can check. Given matrix is 3, 1, 5 or minus 1. It is equal to what? It is the sum of 3, 3, 3 minus 1. I am telling you so that you will find out the solution of other questions. My dear student, 3 plus 0, first element 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 3 minus 2, 1. And minus 1 plus 0, 1. That is why we break this square matrix into the form of, this is symmetric and it is skew-symmetric matrix. Already I have given. Okay? This is symmetric. That means a square matrix is the sum of symmetric matrix as well as skew-symmetric. Symmetric, each and everything. This is skew-symmetric. There is a lengthy calculation, but I have explained each and every point so that each and every question you can solve. Okay, but my dear student, this is my sincere advice to all of you. You like my video, you share my video, you subscribe my channel, press the icon so that my each and every video will reach to you as soon as possible. Okay,